Good morning. Welcome, all friends. Suraj Singh, civil engineer, Bharat India, talking from Faridabad. This day, this day of 7th October 2019, saying that truth always stands. Satyameva Jayate. Truth cannot be defeated, and falsehood cannot move much longer. There may be billions of falsehoods. There may be billions of fake statements. There may be billions and trillions of designs of fakeism, fake statements, and lies. But one truth, one reality destroys and defeats all fakeism. This is basic law, basic principle, fundamental calculation of life. If you lie, fine, you can lie, but you have to discover, you have to design, you have to innovate hundreds of lies to save one lie. This is living principle of life because life does not have any foundation, life does not have any superstructure, life does not have anything except imagination and super imagination. It is like a mirage, like horizon, like sky color and nothing else. So what I mean to say, if you lie in anything, anywhere, somewhere, your lie will not give you anything except that you feel pleased only that you cheated someone or you kept someone in dark. If you keep someone in dark, don't forget you have also to tolerate dark. But dark has all secrets in it. Also, don't forget that darkness got each and every secret within this, which secret cannot be understood, but lights give you clarity. That's the difference. Light and darkness both have values. Darkness keeps something in this which only light can reveal. But if you are in darkness, you can discover what that secret is, and that shall give you light. So, what I have to say, we in India are living society in both ways. We are living physically, we are living to live, but we are sleeping society and we are disturbed society, but we don't feel disturbed. We are society in a monotonous way. We are not innovative people. We are not dynamic people. We are people just living for sake of living. We are sleeping and non-serious society that is defined as Bharat society, India society in 2019. There would be hundreds of problems in our country, hundreds and hundreds of problems in our country because our country is very big. 135 crores of people in this country, so many problems in this country. Of course, our problems vary from very little power to very highest power. These problems cannot be understood, cannot be resolved in one day, we all know that. But problems have to be realized. But we don't even realize problems. We are so easygoing people. Now let it be no problem. Just like if the wind is blowing, I don't care. If some oxygen is flowing or carbon dioxide, I don't care. I care only when there's thunderstorm. I only care when there's a 140 kilometer per hour speed of wind. Only then I care for because it impacts upon me. It breaks my stability, and we people only try to see when we are unstable or we are made turbulent by someone else. This is our basic character because we are Indians. We have never seen serious struggle in our life. We are given liberated country. We are born here because those who worked for this country for celebration do not exist at moment. Only few exist. We do not value. Our people are so easygoing that this is no problem at all. No problem at all. And we are that people. Our current situations, economy, I know how economy is moving. We know how education is moving. We know how engineering is moving. We know how quality is moving. We know how safety is moving. We know how problems in our society are moving. We know how we feel that. We know how we care for that. But no, we don't care for that. We say everything is moving on its own. We don't even consider that. We just talk for sake of talking. We argue for sake of arguing. We debate for sake of debates, and we don't have any result oriented program on hands. You talk to people, just talk for sake of talking, and then bypass. Nobody cares for that. You are just interacting with someone. After that, you don't care for that. Means we are not result oriented people. This is what I have to say. Our society basics is that we are non-result oriented people. We don't care for milestones. We don't care for you can say our destinies. We don't care that we are determined to get our destination. That kind of willpower we don't have, and that is our character. This is top character that we are not serious, and that's why I'm saying that we are sleeping society and we are non-serious society. And this is not only in society, every society within our country, within our nation. You can take people from top to bottom, no one is serious, no one at all. They eat, drink, and sleep, and smile on television, smile on camera, and that as if nothing has happened. Our top people all like that. So top people always act like roll stones, or I can say, I mean to say that they act as our guides, our honorable people. They guide us, they direct us, and we learn lessons from them. That should be an approach. But we are learning all wrong lessons, all indirect, can say non-required paths from them, and that's happening. Our leaders have no character left with them. They are just talking for sake of talking and doing nothing. In all, generally, in all in all, you can say from top to bottom in all sectors. It may be political sector, it may be judiciary sector, it may be executive sector, it may be legislative sector, it may be you can say media sector, it may be private companies, it may be whatever you can say, or the families you can say, social elements you can say, all in saying whoa. So when the country gets such a status, there is no clarity, no seriousness, no confirmation, no determination, no willpower, and no nothing. Say, sorry, no fire in hearts and minds that I have to do this. Their minds are not ignited. They're just remaining idle. Okay, let it go, let it do. It's like live and just live and let them eat and let us eat together and toys like this. Our approach has become very low profile, which should be avoided, but we are taking more chances to proliferate this, to try this, and that's happening. I'm just talking it for security. You say why I'm talking all this? I am talking all this because this is observed. I have observed this. We have to observe our pluses and our minuses, our good and our bad. Everything we have to analyze and understand and observe. We have to think, we have to find our question, we have to see how this question can be answered. After that, we have to find answer, and then we have to see what result is there, what observation we can see. It may be empirical result, or it may be determined result, or it can be derived result. What result is that? One result is I arbitrarily decide, another result can be that is logically decide, rationally decide, and one result, we assume and presume like that, and we move on and on and on. Yes, we assume and presume, but that has to be proved. That has to be tried. It has to prove the assumption was right or wrong. If assumption was wrong, we cannot continue and we should not continue. But here, everything is void. If we talk of negative, we don't understand. If we talk of positive, we just say, no, you are wrong and I'm right. That type of, we say you are wrong without any logic. We're telling, no, you are not logic, you are wrong. You are right. When you say you are right, it's a yes man, we call him, we say you are wrong. Oh, you are not for me, you are for someone else. This our attitude, our approach in this life is void. We are not doing something for some concrete result. Until we do that, we cannot do our lives, we cannot do justice to our life, and our life cannot be called life of human being or life of some national citizen. We are condemning that. We are physically everything, but mentally we have gone. We have gone to jungles, we have gone to waste, We have gone to non-existence, power of soul. We have souls, but we are not enlightening those souls. We are not kindling our souls. Our souls must be guided properly and must be trained. So soul is powerful means I am powerful. If I'm electric current, electric current, I'm the static electricity and it's magnetic power. It's electron magnetic moving through my body from head to toe. I have to receive them, I have to use them, I have to adjust them as human being. That point which we cannot understand. We understand, but we just say, oh, avoid it, no need, because we are all moving in economical direction just to get something and use something. We are moving in atomic direction, we just to kill each other. We are moving to scientific direction just to use science's purpose of, you say, destroying this world. We are using in some direction where we can spoil everything, spoil air, and we can spoil environment, everything. That's what our job is left. Our job is left for destruction or for abuse of power. We are abusing economy and enjoying life. But fact remains that we are killing each other as well. That is more important than something else. Because if we kill each other, means you are a killer, and the other one is killed, killer and being killed. One is victim and I'm a killer. I am having right to kill someone else. That's what I have decided myself, without even having any order from God. I can kill someone else because I am in power. I can annoy someone because I am in power. I can degrade someone because I am in power. I can do whatever I want because I have power. But I forget that the power is very temporary, non-existence, non-real power. There's just a power. If you have to think that you are serving others, you're helping others come out of difficulties, come to make their life easy, to make their movement easy, that can be called a constructive approach, but that requires a lot of work from me. But if you have to construct something, it takes a lot of learning, lot of resources, and lot of dedication and devotion to that work. Only that you can construct something, and it's not one man job. It can be thousands men involved in that, and that's called construction. And if you just break something, it's very easy. You will not that much resources required for construction. Even 0.5% or 1% resources of your efforts would do some harm to that structure and demolish that. That's what I'm saying. We are no one, but we think we are everyone. We are so powerful, mighty rulers in this country and everywhere, and we want to do whatever we can do. That's what I'm saying. Yes, our country, Bharat India, running in a phase of very criticality, you can say supercritical phase, but people are not realizing. They realize only for their impact, not for otherwise. If I am impacted upon, I shall cry. If I am beaten, I shall resist, or I shall surrender, or I shall cry, or I shall seek excuse, or I say, please help me. If I am not impacted upon, I had nothing important on me. Oh, no problem. It's not impacting upon me, so I am okay. I don't mind something. I can say, okay, let it move as it is. This means I have no mind for others. I have no conscience for others. If other person is dying, I won't care. No problem. His time has come. He's going. I don't care for others' help. Very few people help, but in general, people are very common in aptitude, in idea. That who bothers about others? And this is has our economy. We know what's happening to economy. Our people, we know what's happening to our people. I know democracy is moving very fast, very with all corruptions. Nobody can check that, and we know what we are devising is a very important thing that we are creating in this country a high degree of communalism that has been designed well and been started implementing for many years now. Communalism, which is very dangerous within society. Communalism, this means we have conflict among groups of people religiously, or you can say socially. More important is religious, and second comes to socialism. Religious means disputes between one community and another community, and here are disputes between some people believing in God as Hindus or Vedas, other people believing as Allahs, or some people believing as Jesus. There have been disputes like this in our country for many decades, and still continuing. Now it's concerned very rapidly and progressively, and which is very dangerous situation for our current time and coming time. We just have decided that this is my land, this is not your land. That decision harms everything, because land doesn't belong to some religion. Land is for human being, but we do not consider others human being. If you accept me, fine. What I say, you accept this, or you are not for me. I am powerful and I kick you out, I can throw you out. That type of formula has entered our mind, that might is right, what I say is right, and what I say wrong. You accept, I say, because I'm more powerful, I can dictate on you, and you have to accept that dictate because I am powerful. Powers power, you may say. Powers power with human being makes human mind closed or negative. If you are so much powerful, either you think of positive actions. If you cannot think of positive actions, that power would take you, your mind will revolve in a different direction, and you start killing others or harming others, which is a basic theology that should be understood. If you are powerful and you have wealth and everything, and your mind is strong, you'll start thinking negatively to destruct others or depower them, and you raise your power by invading others and snatching all of them, keeping them under your control, and on and on. Or you are a good person, you're a positive person, use power for creation work, for work that helps others. That is called good work, that is called God's work. So there's a question of God's work or selfish work or murderous work. That's happening now. We are starting, there's some people in power these days in our country. Those people never believe in humanity. Those people who are in power in government, in many states, generally all states, and at union government, people with power, they do not believe in humanity. They believe in crushing others if you do not accept them. This is current philosophy moving on. They do not believe in humanity because they themselves do not think that they are humans. They say, you do this or we don't accept you. You have to accept this. That type of problem is very, very bad. Means particularly one community exists in this country now, that is Muslims, which are not respected by current regime in 2019, which is regime of Modi and Shah. That regime does not respect Muslims. That is first priority not to respect, and second priority goes to Christians not to respect. So Christians currently are not being damaged to that extent, but they are damaging this society of Muslims, and caste-wise they are damaging those people who had been downtrodden for centuries, like SC, STs, and part of OBC. They are just trying to damage them as well, because they are higher in percentages in population, and these people are not happy with them because they don't respect them. They think that they are low people, and they are bad people, and they do bad work, and that smell they are getting is not good for them. That kind of thinking, if emerged among government and among some people in power, that means those people are either animals or they are not human being. That is a conclusion about this. Means you can say that current regime is like animals regime. They just think that jungle is everything, they think forest everything. If I'm speaking against them, they start saying this man is not for us, either kill him or you damage him or you do whatever you want. That person's speech should stop, that person's voice should stop. This happened with many people. It has happened, many people have written something against government, against mob lynching or something, and they are being harassed and they are being criminalized, and this is happening here. This means there is no one to think in this country about prosperity of this country. Prosperity doesn't mean development of roads and bridges or this and that. Prosperity means people should live peacefully. Prosperity, people should not have any problems, because whatever facilities are available for people, and whatever you can say researches or whatever you can say innovations will bring betterment, that shall be for people. It's not for, you have to enjoy in proportion, you have to enjoy as a fruit, but that is not happening. We are divided of our rights also are fruits. Constitution is a power that is for everyone, but they do not bother about constitution. Their words are constitution, their thoughts are constitution, and it is happening. If you talk against them, this is, you are talking against this nation, you are anti-national. This is a new definition that has come up, because this is a new Bharat, new India, and a new party system. New people who are going to rule. Those who are hungry for rules for many decades. Those people, those hungry dongers, those hungry, you can say dongers, those hungry animals, They had been hungry for many decades, have come to power, and they think that it's an opportunity of a lifetime just to have whatever they can have. Otherwise, they know that people will throw them out, because they also know people cannot throw them, because you are using EVMs. Electronic voting machines are being used, and this can be manipulated, and they did it, and they are doing it. Opposition is dead in this country, and in which opposition is dead, opposition I consider more powerful in every country. In democratic system, our system is not only democratic, it is a republic as well. It is sovereign, it is socialist, it is secular. In this system, everybody should enjoy life in all respects, and that has stopped happening, completely stopped happening. Not by statute, not by constitution, but by empowerment, by might is right. Might is right, is very big power, illegal power, non-acceptable power, but it is on above constitution. There is might as right for them. They do not respect constitution, they do not respect society, they do not respect others' proposals, they do not respect anything. I am there, might is right, because I am for this country, and you have to follow me. That type of that what you call that type of democracy. You know it very well. Those people do not care for others. Those people do not care opposition. But I am caring for opposition, because opposition is above government always, virtually. Because opposition's duty is to check what government does. If government does wrong, you have to point out and tell you're wrong. You should not do this way, you should that way. This means opposition is like a teacher, like I can say internal and external audit for works of government. But our opposition in last few years has been dead, completely dead. There are, for namesake oppositions, they do not understand their role, because they had very little time being in opposition. They had been in power for many decades. They just understand how to manage power. They don't understand how to manage power for opposition, and that is an existing problem. People need opposition also, as a same way as they need government. If opposition is not there, means real power is not there. I do not consider government power, because government has all backings of statutes and all backings of rules and regulations. So government enjoys its rule, but real power is opposition, which is more stressful, which is more helpful to people. But that's existing, and whatever is existing, they are inactive. They are being inactive. They know nothing to do. They're all means they are like surrendered people. They are those who have surrendered in life, who are just accepting it, accepting whatever is told them. And that state of affair in this in this democratic system is very, very, you can say, unresponsive. And we are part of that. I respect opposition if they work as opposition positively and for this nation. That opposition I respect. I don't respect government, because government shall do whatever. You cannot stop them from doing. But opposition is a force. Government is not a force. Government is only a subject or object. Power you have, you do whatever you want to do. Power is a narcotic. Power is a drug. Power is a narcotic injection. You can say power is pride, power is proud, and power is avarice. Power leads to mismanagement. Power leads to buy everything for yourself of your country, and that's not a good idea. That's a bad idea. Why I'm explaining all this just for is that we must understand our country. It is very important to understand our country. Unfortunately, we do not understand. Everybody claims they understands, and we do not understand our country from top to bottom. We do not understand our country. Had we understood this country, we would have been very great people in this world. We always say we are this. We always claim ourselves. We are very good people. We are very powerful people. We are this and we are that, and we keep on claiming like that. But the world laughs at us. They do not laugh in our faces, but they laugh in their life and everything, because they know what we are. We are. We cannot compare ourselves at this moment to someone else, because we are every day falling in every sector, every consideration, every point of understanding. Means we are downing ourselves, we are falling ourselves, we are failing ourselves like trees, and we are not coming back onto that level from which we fall. We do not climb that again, and that is a problem with us. educated people we are, and of course uneducated people we are. We are of course educated formally. We are not applying that education to make our life better, to make our systems better. We are not doing that. We have become a part of system rather than enforcing system, or rather than checking that system or auditing that system. We are not doing research on our work itself. We are not examining our work itself, and that's the drawback in this country. We are not self-checking. We are not self-certifying. We are not doing self-examination. We are not doing self-studies. We are not doing self-innovation. We are just depending on others. My job should move, and that's my life, and that's my part, and I should enjoy my life. And this limit, this confinement, always take you to bad habits. Always take you to places where you feel you're satisfied, but you're not satisfied. You're dissatisfied. You're broken because there's no way out to for you to go. No channel is out for you. So you have to be helped. All this explanation is baseless if I don't come to points. Coming to points is very important from each and every point of view. Economy, let us say, what actually we are. Are we human beings or we are animals? Everybody knows that we should get justice, we should get equality, and we should get empowerment. We should get that one. Everybody of us. Of course, we are a big population. This fact cannot be denied. 135 to 140 crore people, and those people must be having at least 50% of those who are dependable and 50% of those who are not dependable. Those 50% which are youth, you can say youth type people, or you can say youth plus, you can say adolescents, or even forget adolescents, youth plus mature people or senior people, not very senior people, just serial mean to say 55 plus. That is a power, physical power of our country. This is physical power as well as this is a semi mental power, just to follow for orders. That is we are. But have we created something for us? First thing is life should find discipline. When I used to work in NCC, where students in our colleges, NCC phrase was what this is. What is NCC? They told us that NCC is Anusashan and Ekta, discipline and unity. That is meaning of NCC. National Cadet Corps it was, and we say that we all are equal and we have to unite this nation together. We have to work for that. This was basic principle, Anusashan, etc., discipline, etc. Discipline and Anusashan, you can say justice and discipline and preparation of food. That is more important. Now, food for what? Food for thought, food for idea, food for theology. It's not food for eating. We are not having anything like that. We are clean bold. We have only one aim in life: eat, drink, sleep, enjoy, marry, and children. Are we living just for sake of living or for enjoying? Enjoying mentally, enjoying spiritually, not enjoying sexually. I mean to say, we have to be for this nation. Nation cannot be developed in one day, 1 year, or even in 1 century. Because development doesn't mean physical development. Development means spiritual development. Development means mental development. Development is standards raising. Development setting mind which direction should go. Development is one thing. Educational development, health development, thinking development, creating think tanks. That is development. Changing mindset. Let people think what they should do, what they should not think, having a formula as such. That is development. Development of money is not enough. Development of business is not enough. Other types of developments too are enough. Yes, we can make money and we can do business. People are doing. But which way? For what? Making money for money, from money. If I have money, I make further money. If that you call is development, no. If I have money today, of course, it gets me interest and something, and I want to invest that money in my business or some other business. And if you think that is development, yes, that is development. That is a very small fraction of development, but that not total development. That is not required development. We have to understand that. How much are we developing in education? Where are we in education? Yes, we are very big people in education, we say, but are we really developing? Do we have any degree of education in our discipline of patriotism, discipline of understanding nation, discipline of understanding our society, discipline of understanding our humanity, and discipline to understand world? Because we are, of course, Bharat citizens, Indian citizens, but we are also world citizens, though there is no passport as such. But we are, since we are living on earth, naturally we are. Yes, we have restricted movements from our country to other countries, but we are living on earth. We are responsible for this as a whole. So, have you understood this? Do you know what is humanity? Have you ever thought of what does humanity mean? Or we just say yes because we are bodies, we are humans. And why it is called humans and why not ex-humans? Means, there's a word called axiom. What does it mean? You all know about that. What's axiom? We have to take out that bodies with graved in to get out for some other purpose. Axiom. This means we are human. And what is human? We are underground. We have been embedded in. This means when you call we are humans, we are embedded in where? Embedded in existing prevailing circumstances, existing in whatever we are taught for, existing in whatever we are forced to stay in or like that. But when you apply mind, when you start thinking, when you do something, we have concentration. You have concentration are very important for you. That stage is a part of human development. What for we go to education system? Why people go to school? Why we send our kids to school? We say just to learn only something? No, it's not simply that. There are many requirements. Guy can help these students, and they are helping, but they are not helping the full. They are helping only to some subjects which are good for examination and which gives you marks, and with that you get further admissions, and then you have further knowledge about running this country in private sector as well as government sector. We are unexposed human, you can say. We are embedded human in earth. We don't know what is air, water, because we are in earth. We are a part of trees, roots. We are part of, you can say, soil. We are part of rocks, but we are not part of environment, truly speaking. Because youth must have some character which they are not having. We don't want to say what character they should have. They have to decide for themselves what is their proposal, what is their character, how they want to get it, and that's all their milestones. What country's milestones say, and we have to develop them. We have to help them develop that character. That is more important. Yes, you have to develop your character, but you cannot because country is silent. What to do then? Economy, can we control economy? My point is this, because if economy cannot be controlled, this causes problem in every sector. Economy is basic point of any society, because economic, you have to participate with economy. Economy is your leader, economy leads you, economy is for you and you are for economy. This means you have to understand that money is not easy to earn. How you can earn without money when you have no resources? How can you earn? Nobody can earn. If I want some money, I have to work. Similarly, if one person having a steel and all that can make these plates or all these boards, they can do that, provided they are having resources. If my home I don't resource, how can I work? How can I stay? I need everything in home, and only then I can work. From modern facilities to the oldest facility, I must have everything. So economy is very complicated process. It's not that easy as people say we'll do this and we'll do that. I don't believe in any statement made by anybody, particularly from political side. I say I will do this, I will not say that. Because that is complete nonsense. And we don't know nonsense. We want to see left. I don't believe in completely GDP. I believe in people, what people say, how they feel. The poorest society do not get benefits of this economical development. There's no meaning at all. It's not a noble statement. It's a common statement. If my country's benefit I cannot get, what for I in this country is me? What for I am living here? If I cannot get basic communities from society, that I have right to follow. I'm living just was living, and I just will be suppressed. I am a subject of this country. I am a owner of this country. I must get certain benefit. So economy must be for all, not for few. Not for few. I'm not an economist, but I understand that wealth is for all. This is what Constitution says. If you analyze Constitution correctly, it says you are a socialist people. We are socialist people, and we are socialist means this society is for all. This says nation for all. It's not for some. It's not for rich or it's not for poor. It's for each and every person in this country. That is socialism. Means everything belongs to society, and society is for every person. We have right on everything, subject to controls. That is what's required. So economy cannot be developed in exclusion, if in isolation. You cannot develop economy just counting it based on GDP criteria or some other demanded criteria. You cannot say economy is developing. This means it is same economy it is for yesterday or day before yesterday or last 1 week. It is same economy, and it's same economy. We have to check, are we right or are we wrong? That point we have to consider very well. If you cannot consider that point, there is no meaning at all. So economy is very vast subject. It has different further meanings. As I said, solar economics it is, solar system it is, and there are very ways to check that. But why don't we do this? Are we not educated? Are you going to mind? You don't have mind. Why if I'm not educated, well, shall I not understand this? People say you are not educated, you cannot understand this. Okay, I cannot understand this. But tell me what you have understood. Big point. Now come on to further. They are saying we are developing economy. Let them say whatever they want to say. If economy is getting developed, there should be no problem for jobs. There should be no problem for farmers. There should be no problem for others. Every way we are getting problems, and those problems cannot be fake because government ministers are sitting there and they know what's happening and they have to check what's happening. But that is not happening. We are bossy economical masters. Then come on to some of the sexual law and order. Where is law and order? They may say this state subject. I don't care for whose subject it is. I care for people should be safe. Women are not safe. Seniors are not safe. Kids are not safe. Where is law and order? Our constitution says it's right to liberty. It's right to life. It's right to existence, right to survival, right to safety, right to safety. Where is that? I'm not criticizing anything. I'm just trying to understand what government people have put in, what type of government it is, and what type of people are they. What type of people are they? Then it's not, I cannot understand how people live like this. Let's go further. If you get economy, if you have socialism, if you have controls, police for all, then say, not police Bharat, it should be for all, court should be for all should be for all. Well, guys, I'll continue further. Till now, you may say, I'm just barking. I'm just speaking uselessly. You're right. I'm just speaking uselessly because I find happiness in speaking. I find pleasure in speaking. You mean to say that? Yes, I'm fool. I'm talking. I am just talking for sake of talking to waste your time because I'm free. I have no work. Well, you may say that. But if I invest my time, say 5 hours daily, in my contemplation, in my ideas, to recalculate, to rethink, to revisit what I say, what I think, and some people get that, maybe some benefit to nation comes in. As I told economy about, either law and order and policy and politics. Kashmir issue, not very different now. It's very old issue, though it has been publicized now till 5th of August. Sorry, not till the 21st of September. People even didn't know what happened. Most of people in this country didn't know what happened. They remember what our PM worked there, but people are not remembering what our PM did there. We have no courage to ask. But we have courage to read. We have courage to see what PM says. Our system is a kind of self-ruling system, that is sovereignty. We are self-rulers. We are not ruled by others. This point we must understand, that at least we are free. We can move this place to that place. There's no problem at all. Our times are not easy. Our times is, I am now around 65, maybe 60, 63 at 10, 11 months. Our times are not that free. Our times are fake. Our times are fake. Further moving. This issue of Kashmir is very, very, very complicated and burning issue. It shall kill us maybe, or it shall benefit us. Why did we do what has been done? What requirement was urgent to take this step which has been taken on 5th of August? Was it necessary? Or this is a political gimmick? I think it was not necessary at this moment. It was not required. It was very low profile issue left, and we just poked our nose into that just for sake of creating some atmosphere, environment in our country or around world. We have a French type person who always does something which is not very normal. You can say it's below normal or highly above normal. If some person of that nature comes into power, where he does not even know our these pet animals, who doesn't know our problems, who doesn't understand that what is life and how should we explore to survive it. We are having that situation, and that situation is really wrong, not easy. Now, it's just I am a prime minister, I do whatever say, I speak something without logic, I cannot say I am a prime minister, right? Wrong. Prime minister means prime minister, principal minister, principal citizen. His principal citizen should be, he's called principal citizens. He is responsible for nation, he is responsible for all acts, he is responsible for everything. First of all, our prime minister must have an integral character. He must have integrity of approach. He must have weaving into no caste and creed. He must have a view that everybody is equal, because we are working with citizen of this country, and citizen is, we can say, president as well as prime minister, both are equal citizens, both are doing for people. If one forget, others is remind. And it's not that when you are debating in Lok Sabha or in Rajya Sabha, only that time this situation exists, comes in. No. What should we do that? We say a bomb was thrown on Kashmir issue in Constitution. Bomb was thrown. We read that article. You say again, I am going to that article. Yes, I have to go to that article, because that has become a very critical point at this moment. That point, which was not expected, they were expected the normal, but they converted to not normal status, other status. Why was it done? Well, why was it done? We understand very well. The government shall not speak something. The war says something. It was done because of political reasons and because of vote bank politics. Only. No other reason. To say the one constitution for all, this is just a hoax talk. The result is irrelevant talk. Or to say some intellectual talking, you say something else. India is a big country, reputed one, powerful one. Of course, it's not having developed status, but it is still powerful. is powerful because we are 1.3 billion people in market, which market uses us. This very you can say powerful mechanism. We have so many people, and we must utilize them once they come up for some age. At this time, we have to realize them. Realize that. Who is realizing? Who is there to realize? Well, our rights, we cry for, we fight for our rights, we fight for everything, but we never fight for our duties. Why? Our duty is not important as rights. Our rights only important. Our duties, which as citizen of this country I should do. I have to ask a question to myself: am I doing it for me or for this nation? If I say I am doing it for me, this means indirectly this is for the nation. If you say this clearly, without feeling any weight for future, you will enjoy this. Then we are trying for that. Now, for example, that's the example of Kashmir. This is now a very critical talk. Every time I have to refer to that again and again because it's a question of, it's a point of life or death for those people. It's not simply, you can say, divide of their statehood or their lawmaking power. It's not simply that. It's not simply that. Lawmaking power is not given by some party. It's not given by some you can say council of ministers. It's given by birth, by law, by nationalization. That this part, this family is responsible for that. We say Rahul is responsible for this bad act, or Indra was respected for this, or what is any of this? Are they? Are they? Are they? Okay. Let us concentrate on Kashmir issue now. I'm not saying this is something very difficult or very easy. There has been a mistake. What we wanted to do has been done something else. This usually I say from beginning. I wanted to do something as a prime minister or responsible person, but I unfortunately have gone in different direction, and that is a mistake. We say that we have done this for betterment of, for good time, for best time for those people. They will get jobs, they will have facilities like others are enjoying facility. What facility others are enjoying, I not. And though I go to all areas of Dubai, and we know what that country is and what country ourselves have. What we know about that. Do we know that? Only only what we say is right? No. You are not allowing some foreigners, US foreigners, to visit some area in Kashmir, as happened yesterday. Those news in paper that Kashmiri citizens were not allowed. Yes, was. Was you say that if you stop somebody, say coming from US, and stop that person not to visit our area, affected area, what does this mean? This means that we are intentionally hiding something, some critical surroundings, some critical happening from around court. This is not acceptable to what? It's not acceptable to what? You are nobody to legislate among world sciences, or world systems. Our goal, our boy, our educated class people goes to sale, goes to some school, some dogs. If we think we are straightforward, we are human rights protectors, we are public rights protectors, we have to prove that in that case. If we say we consider this is external nature, then what was it? What was job? Well, sometime I think, contemplate what to say, because I'm not referring to some book. I'm just creating something in my mind and expressing that. Of course, I have points in my mind. I have news in my mind. I just want to share with you. That's all. We try to save something in UNGA or in USA. Our head try to say that everything is fine, everything is fine, no problems, no problems, everything is fine. I'm happy, very happy, everything is fine. Then we lied there in UNG, we lied in USA. We have to hide that lie. What to say then? Why do you stop people knowing facts? Again, question is, why are you fearful? Why are you running away from problems? Why are you killing activity? This is killing activity. A nation's PM says everything is fine, all is well. No, all is unwell. That is fact. But you would say something. Same is Kashmir. We know it is burning. We know it is getting harm. We know it is distracting itself. We are saying everything is fine. For us, this killing someone, burning someone, hitting someone, if this is fine, what is not fine? What is not fine? It's a big question mark. What is not fine? We did something for Kashmir, yes. We cheated them. We cheated those people. Maybe government will not accept that. Modi and Shah will not accept that. I don't bother about. Let them not accept. But I am accepting. I am accepting because I am citizen of this country. I respect all citizens of this country. Yes, there are citizens against me, no problem. And there are citizens maybe in favor of me, they are welcome. And those who are against me, I am also welcoming them. Because after all, they are citizens of this country, we have some relations. Not blood relations, but social relations, political relations, or public relations. We respect them. What we should do in turn? What should they do in terms of what I'm saying? Yes, they respect. Respect. There was a voice from Amnesty regarding human rights, the voice from European Union regarding honesty, and you're free, once you're free from here, lie has no value anywhere. Then you say we are doing lie is a Buddhism. Why shall the Buddhism? Lie, 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 lie. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah will say. You drop your personality, you dent your personality, indent your personality, you damage your personality, you damage your trust, you damage your international standing, and you bring down reputation of people by doing so. Why are you not ready to respond to world for what you have done? Do you think if you win elections you will have seen? No, you will not have seen. Then what should be done? As I explained yesterday in one video about what is going on in Kashmir. We are all attached to Kashmir equally as we are all attached to this part of India, remaining part of India. But why are we so timid? Tell me one thing, why are we so timid? Why our government is timid? Why our ministers are timid? Why we are timid after all? Do we not eat food? Do we not mind? Why are we so weak in our approach that we cannot openly take responsibility and accountability? Whatever actions have been taken for, we start blaming others. They are because of there is a problem, because of this there's a problem. Allegations are made by weak people, not by strong people. If they have enemies, no problem, let them enjoy. What shall they do against me? Can they kill me? Can they destroy me? No. Then why should I worry? Is that question? What do you think? Sure think that. We always have drawbacks. Everybody got merits and demerits in life. But should not fear about demerits. Try to set right demerits to merit status. Should do that. Do that. We don't do that. What's the purpose of government? And what's the purpose of people? What's the purpose of government? What does government mean? Have you thought? What is government? We say, go, amount, and hardly speaking, we are a coward society who gives paper this is your colleagues, but why? Are we so okay, okay. Are we so inhuman that we cannot understand humanity? No, no. I saw, I saw, I saw references, many references. Yes, it is one for two, isn't it? Huh? One for two or two for one? Yes, it is. Right. It's two for one or one for two? What is this? Self-realization. Self-realization is very important. Self-study is very important. If I do not examine myself, I am a fool. This I understand from my studies. Self-learning, self-education, self-movement, and self-clarification are much more important than taking guidance from others. When I was a student, I was taught study before going to school what you have to study tomorrow so that you can raise questions. That that point we have missed somewhere. I got education in a system which was not in both systems, but which was to be adopted, and that system I am proud of. You have to be part teacher of yourself. Only then you can learn. If you depend upon others, offer every question and answer, you are confined yourself. You have limited your boundaries, and that cannot take you to leads in world. If you want to lead world, use your mind to full extent. You have to lead yourself first. We have to be proactive, and that proaction is international action, international approach, which is missing in our country. I have seen that. I have worked with many nationalities around world, and I know how people understand how they work. We have our show business, we have our dramatic business. Even in seminars, in congresses, wherever, we are only showpiece, nothing else. Our contents are very limited, not concrete one, just the superficial. That stage we have to change. This drama is not required in a country which has to move faster and rapidly. There should be concrete treatment, there should be concrete understanding and concrete results, which are very much necessary. But it has not happened yet. Copying someone is not good. If you copy one, you have to understand that first. So that it cannot be called a copy, it can be called an understanding based on construction of whatever is content in the copy. And that is very important. There is no limit to knowledge, and we don't depend upon degrees alone, because degrees are not our father and mother. Degrees is just a door to understand where you can go. For example, let us consider medical or engineering. These are higher professional degrees, but these are only degrees. If you don't do them, if you don't practice on them, if you don't apply them, there's no meaning at all. Just a certificate which has no meaning. If a doctor doesn't treat someone, doesn't do experience, doesn't work, that man is not doctor. Same thing applies to professional engineer. If it doesn't work, he doesn't apply that knowledge, it's useless. No use at all. Your certificate is just nothing. We have to understand this. We should not measure everything in terms of degrees, but in performance. I have seen such engineers from very developed countries who never had a degree, formal degree, but they trained themselves with someone and they got that membership which we could not get at that time when I worked with them. And they were very brilliant people. They used to do better work than what I used to do. They explained clearly, elaborately that they should be like that because those are trained people and we are just theoretical only, not very much trained. Our colleges do not teach us what work exercise. We don't go in depths of work. When we join some work, we are just like fools. We have to learn from very junior people who know practical work. They are not theoretical work, but we are reverse. Why I will say that we should have thorough understanding in life, and that is very important, and it lies to our countries. It resembles to our system, it resembles to our everything. Don't take politics separately, don't take sociology separately, don't take arts separately. Everything belongs to everyone. It's different world. It's not one subject world. If you stay in one discipline, you are not required anywhere. You have to connect to other wires also. Only then news channel move. Only then you can understand something. If you just want to demonstrate that I have my limitations only to this discipline, you are thrown out, because you have to coordinate a responsible person, and you cannot coordinate if you do not know other disciplines. That is very important. Interactions with other disciplines is a must, and same thing applies to our society. If you are a society, say I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, don't talk to me something else. No, you have to talk to. You have to talk to. Otherwise, you are not a developed man. Doctors have isolated themselves to medical science, engineers isolated to engineering science, politicians isolated to political science, and like that everyone does. Where do we interact? Which forum we interact with? There's no forum at all. Now they are understanding, gradually they are understanding, yes, this is a requirement, but we are understanding 25 or 30 years late, 40 years late. You think it's new, which you are knowing now from various institutions, that we have to coordinate, there's nothing new. This is a very old concept. And new concepts are emerging and we are just staying in there. Oh, this is a new concept, we have to adopt this. For example, safety we are thinking now, which is 50 years old, 55 years old. Quality we are understanding now, which is also very old. And still we are not developed that. We are just saying we are quality people. We are just saying we are safety people. For what safety we are taking? People are not taking safety, people are not just in quality, but we are doing same. For example, quality only in professional thing. There should be quality in every field. There should be quality in politics first of all. There's no quality in politics. Our political system is rotten system, a system of fools. This is a system where people are afraid to enter. If a professional cannot enter a system, he is afraid, he is fearful. What system is that? What door is that? Is it a welcome door? No, it's not welcome door. If you run off, oh, it's politics, I'm not going, this means I am not a competent person. I don't have caliber, I don't have mind, I don't have willpower to run politics. All developed countries require professionals to develop only, otherwise they never develop themselves. One time in Germany was ruled by technocrats, not by the solid person. We can do politics in our system, we can do politics in our group, but we cannot enter political system of nation, which is very significant. Therefore, who is entering there in political system? We know that. We are allowing criminals to enter our system. As an engineer, I am allowing criminals to enter my system. As you, doctor, you are allowing them, and we are proud. Oh, I have voted to this person. All of you are fool. Without knowing that person, without knowing character or person, you're voting him. Are you sensible? I'm not sensible. I'm thinking I'm sensible. We are electing idiots in politics, and they are sitting on top positions. They're running this country. And I'm proud of that. You're proud of that. What proud you are? What pride is there? You are allowing your country to be hammered, to be broken and disintegrated, and you are happy with that. And that person is doing, because that person is nothing in comparison to you, but that person, because he got confidence, people is working that. Should we not think that way? If I cannot think that way, there's no use of my knowledge, there is no use of my engineering, there is no use of my medical or some other field, because I am just confined to that level. My mind is not developed. I did not use my mind. I'm not using my mind. Why do I use my mind? Why should I constrain myself only to my discipline? That's only for my earning, nothing else. I have to develop that one. Why don't I think for my nation first? Why don't I think? Educated people are less educated, what I understand. They're educated only to their level, not to social level. It's my duty to develop society, not my educated society, every society. It's my duty to train everybody to my knowledge, what I know. For example, if I am an engineer, I know good English. Is it not my duty to tell people how to learn? But I'm not telling. I leave them alone. Whose duty it is? Nobody's duty. That is the reason that we are going astray everywhere. Astray everywhere. We are not interested at all. Until we are not interested, we cannot move further. It's a formula. You have to move further. If you cannot take your country with you, then you are not moving. You work anywhere in the world, you will find same problem. You have to help others. It doesn't matter whose nationality you are. If you can help, you help. and you should take interest in that, because every field is interrelated. If you do not do that, you are not useful person. You are useful only to some percentage, 10%, 15%, but 85% you miss. Because whatever I learned, only 15% is used, that others is waste. You take any discipline, whatever discipline, you have to create your home, you have to create your work yourself, you have to create your activity results, and that is called proaction. Pro-action, pro-initiation, pro-progress, pro-follow-up, pro-scheme, pro-management, pro-measurements. These are all required in planning. It's not simple planning. It's planning and execution, prosecution. We are being persecuted. We are not prosecuting. I should be prosecuted if I want to be a professional. I have to prosecute my activity, my contents, my thoughts, everything. I have to bring my expression to paper so that people can be communicated with. But it's not happening. It's not happening. We are keeping everything constrained to us. It was our history. It's happened. And there's no record of anything. That should not happen. It is my duty as a citizen of this country to check what people are doing. I don't need an authority for that. I don't need the power of that. I am powerful enough. As a citizen of this country, I have every power. I don't need any power from someone. I have my power. Constitution gives me this power. I have to understand Constitution first, because Constitution is first person for me. All others are after that. And this Constitution is for everyone, by everyone. So first I understand what I am standing there. What standing I have? I have every standing there. I am first human being, then I am India citizen, Bharat citizen, and then I have to read this document which gives me entry to this nation. If I don't understand that, what does it mean? I am failure everywhere. If I am in my profession, I don't know what rights of people are, what rights labor has, what rights my client has, what rights my owner has, and what right I have. I don't understand that. I just work for sake of working, dividing everybody of his rights. That is also not good. Who am I to, you can say, divide up their rights, to bar their rights? No, they have their rights. Of course, they can't express that. But absence of expression doesn't mean acceptance. There may be resistance inside. They are unable because I am powerful. They are not powerful. They are afraid. They are lower people. They, oh no, this is boss and I should not speak against him. No, they have to, because I am extracting work from them. Of course, we are paying, but I cannot do without them if I have money. If I have money and the worker, what can I do? Nothing. Why USA cannot do as we are doing, as others are doing? They have money but no people. If they have too much money, they have to pay too much also. We have to see that. If we have people of lower class and they are forced to work at lower wages, we are using them, we are exploiting them. Yes, no problem, but you help them as well. But this is not happening in our country. Powerful is killing low powerful, not helping. Powerful's duty is to allow much power to lower people, but not doing. Now we are not doing. We are missing that. People may say that I am talking irrelevant. Yes, it is relevant. It I want to stop. If you do not understand it, you cannot move further. You have to find a new approach. You have to change system gradually. Quality system did not arrive in one day. Safety system did not arrive in one day. Engineering did not develop in one day. Nothing developed in one day. It takes time. You have to change. Engineers are called agents of change. We have to change. Doctors are called agents of health change. We have to change. All others are just for name's sake, only for record making. But we are basic people. We are changing lives of people. We have to change nation as well. It's my duty, your duty. What is politics? What does politics means? We say politics, politicians. What are they? They are nothing. Just human beings for sake of existence. They are exploiting us. We are not exploiting them. We must exploit them because we know more than they. They only one thing, they get votes and come to power, and that's all. Nothing else. They get votes by speaking lies, by befooling people, whoever they are. I'm not related to any party system. They are cheating people. All are cheating people. Some is cheating higher, some is cheating lower. It means our politics is designed by lies, by fake statements, by fake assurances, by fake, you can say whatever is there is fake. No guarantee, no willpower, no, you can say no requirement of these people, but they are there. They are there. They have power. They are enjoying power. If we are under power, we should be empowered. We are under power because we are afraid. We are scared. We are not having any willpower. We have no courage at all. But they are courageous because they don't know anything. They don't know any field. They don't understand anything. And a man who doesn't understand anything, he can do anything. He can go to any extent. That we are not doing. We are not changing them, and we have no worry. We have no concern. Let country go to fire. Let country go to hell. We are not worried. And they are not. They do not understand, believe me, anything. They do not understand anything. They are always dependent on others. Every politician. They may be having any degree or diploma, I don't care for that. They are always dependent on others in each and every activity, and whatever they do on advice or on themselves, everything is going wrong. You can see everything is going wrong. Because they never think. Why don't they think? Because they cannot think. They are not developed for thinking. Their minds are not well trained. They cannot think. If your mind is active, you will think. That is why we should not respect them. But we are respecting them because they are sitting in power position. And everyone is like, oh, he's in power, he's prime minister, he's president, he's this and that. Oh, hell with that. He's a human being, first think of that. There's no difference between him and me. There's no difference. Only thing is he's got power by votes, and that's who is voting. Who is voting ultimately? A person who knows nothing is voting, and a person who knows everything is also voting. Average vote is 0. A person who cannot think the meaning of vote is voting. A person just knows I have to vote and that's it. Nothing else. What does that vote mean? What is behind vote? What is behind law? What is where this person shall work? Nobody tries to know it, and that is democracy. We have made mockery of democracy. Democracy we have defined in ill way. Go to other countries and see how democracy works. Maybe they are small countries, but they fight for that. They don't simply vote. If they vote, they check also. Every country is checking that. You go to any country except our country, all are well, you can say developed democracies. Go anywhere. Even Arab is understanding now, where they never understand democracy. They understand democracy. Go and see, they are talking in Parliament of Kuwait, in Parliament of other countries. You see, they are fighting. They are grilling ministers. MPs are grilling ministers. They are grilling prime ministers. But here, Prime Minister is grilling us. We are not grilling Prime Minister, Prime Minister is grilling us. We think, oh, he will kill me. We are so, oh, Prime Minister, don't speak against the Prime Minister, please don't speak against me. You will be lamented anti-national. Yes, I am anti-national. Do whatever you want to do. You will teach me what is anti-national, what is national. Am I your student? I brought to you this power, and you are effective naming anti-national. You don't know meaning of national, you are calling me anti-national. Where is definition of international? There is definition of national. Show me that reference. I want to see that in Constitution. We are bound by Constitution, not by Prime Minister. We are not bound by Supreme Court or bound by President of this country. We are bound by Constitution, which I wrote. I wrote as Ambedkar. I was committee of the Constitution writing. I wrote that. You did not write that. You wrote as citizen, not as Prime Minister. So you are a temporary Prime Minister. You will ask me, I am international. Who are you? And you are these stupid bhakts. They will tell me, keep your bhakts in their pocket. I don't care for them. Who bothers for bhakts? It's my country. My father gave me this country. My grandfather gave me this country. My forefather gave me this country. Who are you to ask me this? I will speak at every point. It is my basic right. I don't care if other institutions don't work. I am asking you, give me the reply, or I'll throw you out. This is my right. Until we have that approach, we cannot develop this country. This country cannot be developed by religion. This country cannot be developed in the name of Shiva, Brahma, or Islam. This country is developed in the name of work, in the name of people, in power of people. There's no imagination here. I don't want to imagine any religion, because religion is just non-existent entity. What is religion? My work is my religion. Work is worship. My blood is my religion. My workers are my religion. My support is my religion. My resources are my religion. This earth is my religion. That is my religion. Religion, faith, unnecessary sections. We have made sections. Dalit, SC, SD. We are hating them. Why? Are they not human beings? You are depending upon you. They are not dependent upon you. You are dependent upon SC, ST because that person goes to see your line and cleans that, and you are just raising well in a tempo and getting money without any work. So who is better? For me, that person who cleans sewer is better than you. That who works in excavation all time, in day and night, in carbon dioxide or suffocated atmosphere, that person is more reliable to me than you, gadget officer, you IS officer. That person is reliable for me. That person who constructs for this nation, you are just putting red tape on files. You are no use to me. A politician just barking in parliament, doing nothing, is no use to me. We have to think. How many criminals in Lok Sabha? Just imagine. Can you accept that? 233 out of 543 criminal record MPs we earned, and we are proud of that. 119 MPs from BJP ruling party, and Modi is proud of that. Hell with Modi and hell with Amit Shah. You brought these people to parliament, you don't have the degree of shame, and you are telling me all that. And my voters, my friends, my colleagues, my co-sisters and brothers of this country voted for them. Great thinking, great people of this country. And we are devastating Kashmir now. See, we are devastating Kashmir people. What is happening? We are killing our brothers and sisters ourselves. And this is our status. And we are telling others, we are doing nothing, shut up. Don't ask us. Everything's fine here. Who are you to ask? It's my internal matter. Nothing is internal in this world. When human is affected, it is not internal, remember. Human is not national. Human is human. There's international body for humans, just like there's international body for countries. There's international body for professionals. So nothing is unsystematic. If you say challenge humanity, you have to respond. It is our fault. We have to accept that. Why blame someone else? If we are doing something wrong, we cannot hide it in this age. Time has gone for hiding. And if you on international level, you speaking lies means you are a shameful person. Nobody will respect you in future. You can lie today. You can get benefit. People can clap for you. But that doesn't work. How long do you think you can hide? If you did something wrong, try to correct that. That's all. No other way out. And you have to do that one day. How much you hide? You try to hide something for 1.5 months, or say more than 1.5 months, but it's been open now. Everybody knows what you have done. Did you ask people of this country to do that? You didn't ask people of this country. You did yourself. Only you 2 persons are responsible for this. Maybe some people are happy. Let them be happy because they are not clear about what has happened. They're just clapping. They are used to clap. But as a sensitive person, as an analytic person, as a person who thinks, who can see future, who can forecast, that person, one has to think. One has to use its properties, its characters. And I can see that. And you can also see. You can see better than what I see. Because you are more intelligent than I am. You have more power than I have. I am very limited. But you are vast because you are many people. You are not one, I am only one. You are maybe 50 crores, maybe 60 crores, maybe lakhs and crores, or maybe whole population. You can think better than Prime Minister. You can think better than President. Why not? But we shall not do that. Because we don't want to use mind. We don't want to use our power. Okay, Modi has done, Rahul has done, this has done, that. We have gone behind them, keeping our heads. That's it. But we forget that it's my duty as citizen of this country, as power of this country, highest power I have as voter, remember. Highest power. Top power, if I have, that is my vote. That vote is not free. That vote is vote. It is my constitutional power, which is top one in this country. This is higher than president. This is higher than everybody, and this comes from my constitution. This power, such power, that can elect MP, that MP can elect PM, and then PM can be removed by MP, and President can be removed by MP, and Supreme Court judge can be removed by MP. We have to contemplate that, and that MP I appoint. That is I am appointer of MP. I am principal of MP, because a combined vote of one constituency appoint one MP. MP is a general attorney which we elect together, electorate of one constituency, appoint him, and he is accountable to that constituency. But that is not happening. That is not happening. This system has become inoperative because we are not appointing representative. We are appointing either Prime Minister or we are appointing Chief Minister, which is illegal, which is not in accordance with the spirit of Constitution. It does not say anywhere, show me which article says that voter has to appoint Prime Minister or voter has to appoint Chief Minister. Show me which article out of 395 article where it is referred to as an authoritative article or provision. There's nothing as such, but we are doing that practically. I vote to whom? I vote to Prime Minister. I vote to either party or Prime Minister, and I don't know my representative. Who is that? When I go, oh yes, I voted Modi. I am happy he won. Okay, you are happy. Who is your representative? I don't know. What is that? What is that you're talking about? It's Modi government. What is your MP? Who is your MP? Who can solve your problem? What is that? Person doesn't know. He doesn't know who is MP. He doesn't know who is MLA. Your representative you miss. And who is not representative you vote. And this is mathematics here in politics. They created this intentionally. Indira Gandhi created same environment. This man created, every prime minister created that type of environment, just man face, PM's face, and that's it. And public accepted that virtually because public cannot think. You are not authorized, empowered to vote someone, but you are virtually voting that one without thinking what has happened. You cannot call back your representative because you did not vote that, and that representative knows this. And that is why that person spends 50 crores and 60 crores in MP election. And buys that vote indirectly. He wins that election, he buys that seat, so he shall not care for you in parliament. Why shall he care? He shall care for Prime Minister, because that Prime Minister made him MP. Rather than MP should make Prime Minister. But this is the reverse cycle. So Constitution has been reversed in election procedure. Same thing is happening now. Constitution says that, I mean to say not Constitution, your people's representative act, you go through that. Constitution is silent in that, how election should be conducted. Constitution is silent, but people representative extension of Constitution, you can say a law made under Constitution, it clearly mandates that you have to vote using ballots. This is amended, but there is a provision that if there is some specific requirement, Election Commission can order for EVM. But it has been reversed. Mandate of ballot has gone and mandate of EVM has come. Ballot is exceptional now, and EVM is mandate. EVM cannot guarantee you anything. It's an electronic machine. Being an engineer, I understand. Being a scientist, you should understand. What is EVM? It is software. You cannot check your vote where it is gone. You can just be fooled. That's all. I want to see my vote back. Can I see? I cannot see. I'm not ensured my vote has gone there. So why should I rely upon that machine? I don't care what EC says. I have to analyze myself. I'm not fool. I don't care what she says. They are not gods. What we want is I should be ensured what I have voted for. To my candidate, my vote has gone or not gone. That is my right to know. And EC is not proving that. EC has so far not proved that this is accepted or not accepted. Your vote has gone to that person or no. EC cannot prove that. But is rigid? No, I'll do this because there's malpractice, because there's cheating. EC is in connivance with government doing all this. And I'm not blaming, I'm challenging EC. Prove my vote. I don't know how to hear my, you prove that my vote has gone that way, show me my vote. That cannot show that. That is not doable. This is machine. Shall we not raise question on this? Are we so fools we can accept anything? It's not aggression. It is a proposition. It's a question. It is a scientific question. Why should we not raise this issue? Give me option. I am voter. Give me option. It's my choice whether to use this or to use that. You are still accepting ballots by post or no. Why you accept that? Then you give me also choice that I want to use ballot or I want to use machine. It's up to me. Give me both. But no, they won't, because there is a design. All parties are criminally based parties. Congress might have used this in past. Now BJP is using that. No difference. They are not shouting. They've got their campaign fit. This is happening in democracy. Where is democracy? I am enjoying democracy, a fake democracy. I am enjoying secularism, a fake secularism. Everything is fake because we have accepted everything. 140 crore people are not speaking. Qualified people are not speaking. High professionals are not speaking. Those are responsible for this development, they are not speaking. And political people, they know that. They know very well. Public is silent, passive, sleeping, non-serious. No ignition of mind, no ignition of heart. Our hearts are cool, our minds are cool. That's the result of what's happening. That is the result. Politics has gone down. That is the result. They are looting our banks. That is the result. Everything is down. Everything is falling. Nation is falling. Economy is falling. Security is falling. And they are talking and talking and talking. They are talking imagination. They are talking all future. This will happen. That will happen. Who knows what will happen? They have no plans. No scientific plan with them. Ask Prime Minister, give me a plan what shall happen. What do you see India in 50 years? No plan. Why no plan? Big project, this India, 140 crores project. You don't have any plan. You even don't know today how many civil engineers you will need in 50 years and 10 years and 15 years. How many doctors you will need, how many mechanical engineers you need, how many hospitals do you need. You don't have any plan. And you are saying everything is fine. You have no plan at all. You are doing what you feel pleased with, and that's it. It's not your criticism. It's a fact of life. It's my duty to reflect my mind. You listen or don't listen, that is your criteria, your truth. But I have to speak on behalf of myself and on behalf of public of this country. Up to them, public, whether receive me or don't receive me. But it is I don't want to keep anything in my heart. I have to speak for nation. You may consider me whatever you consider that. I don't care. Because I am not fearful of you. I am fearful. I want this nation to move and not you to move. If nation moves, it's fine. I move. I don't care your prime minister or don't remain prime minister. That's a different issue. It's public to decide, not me or you. But you have to do your duty as prime minister. You have to do your duty as president of this country. You have to do that. If you do not do that, I don't accept you. You may be anything. I don't care for you. Your boss may call me anything. They write to me, I know. Let them write. I don't care. They are fools. I can't argue with fools. I can't waste my time with fools until they know reality. Despite knowing reality, they don't know stuff to do. That's what I'm saying. Brilliant people, people who have minds, people who have power of minds, they can ignite their mind. Until they do not come to forefront, nobody can help this nation. No one. See, China, you can take example of China. We always criticize China. These bucks always criticize China. You criticize because China is developing, because they are higher than you. What you are in comparison to China? You are 1/4 of them till now in economical angle. If you see, you are just 2.5 and they are 13 trillion economy. Even 1/6 of you are, and you are just comparing with China. No need of comparing with that. That is different society. They work together. They have moved forward. But you are moving backward. That's the only problem. You are going back and they are going ahead. That country is able to encounter US, who used to be called superpower of this world. Used to be called. They are no superpower now. Because they are so frustrated and nervous. He is fighting with everybody. Bro, this Trump is fighting with everyone. Who doesn't listen to him, I'll put sanctions. There's only one formula he has. Everywhere he's trying to say, I'll put sanction against you, I'll put sanction against some ministers, I'll put this and that. Everywhere, even to Lebanon is not leaving, even to Hezbollah is not leaving, even to Palestine he is doing everywhere that. He is taught a lesson by Iran, very small country, not very powerful country, but he is not able to answer Iran. That is called capacity. At least you speak. You speak at least. If you cannot do something, actually open your mind, open your mouth. You're not doing that as well. Here we are acting as some ghost has come to rule this country, and we cannot speak against him. Some people write to him about some mob lynching, and FIR is against those applicants. What's happening here? If somebody is complaining, if you complain for something, you are accused then. This is happening. Why do we accept this? Are we slaves of this person? Why should we accept all this? Okay, he can put everybody in jail. Is that powerful? My question is, why should we accept every injustice caused to us? It's injustice caused to us. We have to act as citizens of this country. Who is most powerful? I don't care for politicians because they are made by us. Citizens is not made by politicians. They are grown up because of our vote. We are not grown up because of their vote. So we have to speak. If we don't speak, we do injustice to our nation, injustice to our system, injustice to our people, and injustice to me as well. There are many people who are criticizing me. Thank you them, no problem. Thank you all of them. You have right to criticize. You can criticize me, no problem. Criticism is a lesson to me, and it's lesson to everybody. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'm not every master of every subject. I can speak wrong. I can write wrong. I can think wrong. Then you correct me. Then thank you very much if you can correct me. But if you cannot correct me, if you cannot pinpoint me, do not speak wrong against me. Because then you are making your personality down, not my personality down. I know that you're speaking wrong. You try to learn better. Neither I am enemy to this country nor your enemy. But I don't support any politicians blindly. I cannot support blindly. Whoever one be. You have to do work for this country. You have to project this country's plan. Then I support you. Don't tell me anything which you cannot give me. Don't tell me that you can bring sun down to earth. You cannot do that. Tell me that which is reasonable, because I am an educated person. I know what is logic. I know what can be done, that can be done. We are not fools. All are not fools. Yes, you can be fool some people, but you cannot be fool everybody. People will speak in future. Is medium available now? There was no medium before. If you just imagine there was no medium, you have to write something to editor of some newspaper, and you had to think 10 times. I write or don't write and post it, and then that person will take or not take that. Means that was no use, nothing in the. But now it's medium, open medium. You can talk. Yes, you can arrest me. Of course, you can arrest me. You have power. You have arrested many people. You can arrest everyone. Arrest. More than this you can do. What else can you do? Problem is, but this will not solve problem. Problem still remains. Because if you do something, you take action somewhere based on thoughts, based on analysis, that's welcome. Take that. But for you have to work. For that you have to work. You have to sit, you have to think, you have to decide, you have to check every aspect, and then you can reach some decision, and that can be done by concentration, by understanding problems, by getting feedback. Only then you can do. But you are doing in air is air. It will take somewhere else. It will drop somewhere. It will not give you back answer. Think for country. Don't think that you are everybody in this country. You are saying I am first servant, but you are not acting as first servant. You are acting as first owner, and that's the problem. You are taking decisions without public consent. Whatever you are taking, you are not even respecting parliament, you are not respecting Lok Sabha, you are not respecting opposition leaders, you are not respecting everybody. You have to respect all. Only then they will cooperate with you. You are not caring for someone, you are just destroyed economy. You are destroyed economy. Really, first time it is destroyed. Good economy you have blunted, you have cut it into different sections and wasted it. Everybody is fearful. I am also fearful. When Manmohan Singh was there, I used to get about 9.75 or 9.5, 10% FD interest for 1 year. Now how much? 6%. Is nearly 60%. This is the achievement. And the economy is not rising, it's falling. So everything is falling. Everything is falling. Because of whom? Because of me or you. It's a system. Work accordingly. We are not that bad. Country is not that bad. Country is very good. It's not simple country. It's very big country. It's very complicated country. Only an intelligent person, only a person having a comprehensive mind can understand this system. You are playing with everything. You are playing with us. You are playing with Assam NRC. You are playing with, well, you can say, many other bills. You are playing with Parliament. You are playing with Kashmir. You are playing with everything as if game is everywhere. Game does not work everywhere. You have to consider humans first. If you don't consider human first, if I see, when I talk to my workers or my staff and decide something, that is always operative. Right? No, I have to do this, you have to do this, finish, do it. They will resist. This psychology. You did not understand psychology of people. That's the problem. Because you think you are superior. That's the problem. If you take people into consideration, you will never be defeated. Believe me, you will never be defeated. Now everybody is crying. Everywhere there is cry, there is shouting, there are all are against you virtually. But even then you are winning, that's the problem. You means you are mastering EVM and you are winning. You are abusing EVM and you are winning. That's the only reason, nothing else. And EVM can be done. EVM can be manipulated. Everybody knows. Nothing secret in that. I don't care what EC thinks and what SC thinks. I don't bother about them. It is scientific instrument, it's engineering instrument, it's engineering equipment, and it can be manipulated whatever way one wants. So this is an allegation upon you. This is not simple statement. Why are you so rigid on EVM use? Why? Try once without EVM and will know facts. But you will not do it. Do it. Opposition people are also silent because they are also intermingled with you. Congress is also same, so different. I'm not supporting Congress. They are same. Politics is same everywhere. This is a business for you people, not service, not sacrifice. It's not freedom movement. It is democracy movement. It is political game. It is movement to remain in power, not to serve people. You all want to remain in power. That's it. And we want to serve you for votes. My vote has no meaning if you are in power. My vote is no meaning a rubbish person is in power. I am wasting my vote. Believe me, I'm wasting my vote. Why should I vote you then or someone else if my vote has got no meaning? I'm not a fool. I understand what you are doing and I understand what Congress is doing. You both are saying no difference at all. Congress is not crying against because they have also done this. That's the reason. Indication is they are also same. In the same boat you are. But I am not in the same boat. I quit you. I quit system of voting if you do this. No need. Why should I go for polling station and vote for someone? If vote is no use, if my vote is already decided by you people, why should I vote? Even if I vote on Nota, it has no meaning because it will go to BJP or some association or someone else. Why should I do that? You are yourself deteriorating system of vote. One day people shall not vote, it has to come. Because they all are fed up from poor people to richest. You are working for richest, yes, we know. I go and see whatever projects are moving on roads or on trenches or somewhere else. I find every L&T, Reliance, this and that, Adani, all the gas supply, this and that. There is no project is moving on where working person is ordinary fund. I don't find that. So what should I say? Why should only few people get tenders and jobs? Why not other peoples who require them, who need them? But no. You are doing dismantling of systems, dismantling of institutions everywhere. Everywhere, nobody is able to speak against you. Nobody is to question you. And that is definition of your democracy, not my democracy. My democracy is not this. My democracy says you should have consulted people of JNK. You did not consult. My democracy says you should have not imposed on them curfew, but you did that. My democracy says you should not have spoken lies, but you lied in UG, you lied in UN, you lied in America, you lied everywhere. My prime minister should not lie. That is my expectation. My Prime Minister should have character. That is my expectation. But you are not. You are not adhering on that. My principles should principle. I should copy my Prime Minister. Should be role model for me. But that's not happening. If that is not happening, what should I do? From where should I copy? From where should I see who's my role model? Your role models also like you. That's the problem. We are not getting development of constitution of this country. Now, no parameter of constitution is being developed. Secularism is being destroyed. Socialism is being destroyed. You can say sovereign state is being destroyed because EVM is there. There's no meaning of sovereign because no value of your vote. Democratic system is being destroyed because you are not caring for voter. You are not caring for the promises. You are not caring for manifestos. And republic, nothing is left. Everything is destroyed. Who is republic? So we are just, you can say, animal masses living in this country. You have considered all citizens as animals, but I am not animal. You remember, I'm not animal. You may consider everybody animal. You consider me as animal because I am not animal. You cannot consider me animal. I will not accept that. People may accept. They may consider themselves bodies only. I'm not considering myself body. I have soul also. I am ready to die, then considering myself as animal. I shall speak, I shall write, I shall do whatever I can do in my power. Okay, you can do whatever you do against me, no problem. What else you can do? What you have to do? If I am ready to die, you cannot kill me. It's happening in Jammu and Kashmir. They are ready to die. Different approach, surprising approach. I thought they will start coming stones and this, all that. They will not do. They are not doing that. Unrest, finish. Silent strike, silent resistance. And remember, when there is silence, follow up who comes? Thunderstorm, cyclone, tornado, seismic action, sea tsunami. That may come any time and dip you in. Then nobody can save you. You have not taken any thoughtful action against people. You considered them as animal. You considered them as slaves. And then you took this action, which people are clapping. Unfortunately, our people who are non-Kashmiris, they are jumping, they are waving, they are dancing. Stupid class of people. No reservation of mind, no reservation of application of thought. Enjoy. Oh, this has been done. 370 has gone. This has gone without knowing what is 370, without understanding what it is. Happy, be happy, live happy. We got this and we got that. What is difference of British rule and this rule? But no difference. There's no difference at all. You cannot use your mind now, and you did not use your mind that time as well. So there's no difference. Your mind has been slaved, tied up, swayed. If you go this way, if they want. If you go this way, if they want. On your own, you cannot go anywhere. You cannot linger yourself. You cannot love yourself. This has happened. What I used to say then. There's no other thing to define. Means sometimes I feel very bad when I talk like this, but it's now very critical time we are passing through. Our country, you may not believe or may believe, is passing through very bad times. Very bad times. Maybe they will confiscate our bank's funds. They confiscate our saving. They can do that. Because they are looting this country without showing you. Congress, they blame use this country to loot. Maybe. So far there's no evidence. But they blamed. And they are also doing same thing, no difference. And where this money is going, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Everything, everywhere there's a problem. Everywhere, in every sector. Every sector there's a problem. There's no free sector now. We may say something in seminars or somewhere. I don't care for that. Fact is fact. Public is crying. Public is struggling. No jobs, no employment. Factories are closing. Industries are closing. Everything is happening that should not happen. But it's happening because of certain wrong policies, or I don't know for what. Something is getting havoc. Havoc for last 3-4 years. Everything is being damaged. See, they are privatizing everything. Why you are privatizing? Because it's in deficit. Why it is deficit only now? Something was created by forefathers and you are destroying that because you are a capable son. You destroy it and sell it and eat it. You cannot do it. If somebody buys that, they shall also manage it. Why don't you manage it then? You don't want to manage. That's the problem only, nothing else. Well, I should say that we have to use our minds if we can use for this country, or if forget future of this country. You forget there's some future for this country. There's no future at all. If this state of affairs that is existing now in every sector is going on, keeps moving, then there is no bright future. Only strained future with stresses and deflected future, deviated future, and can say public has to tolerate all this. No one else. Your money got no value. You are falling every day. How far can we adjust? Foreigners are also falling. No jobs in Gulf. No jobs everywhere. People are coming back. So how shall we develop then? Everybody wants every facility. We are used to such environment, but economy is falling. Everything is falling. If one cannot balance economy, there is no way out. Because without money we cannot do anything, and without resources we cannot do anything. There is no care. There is no government. There is no institutions are working. Unfortunately, institutions are not working. Real institutions which are considered pillars, they are not working. They have been swayed by this government. They are in fear in their minds, and we are having religious ideologies in us. We are having racist ideologies in our system, which cannot help this system. Mind is not working. Constitution isn't working, and people are fed up, and people are just clapping. That's it, nothing else. They have blind faiths. Everything is having in the interest of country, and it's not having an interest of country. This is my suggestion. We have to think. We have to change something. We have to bring some in error which can remove our error. And that who is that person? I don't know. We have to find that. But whatever is happening now is reasonable. It's not reasonable. So we have to think about that way. Well, I just close it now that maybe I am wrong. If you think I am wrong, then excuse me, forgive me. Thank you very much. Yeah.